It's warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss
Oh,
you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. It's hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver!
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it, our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible, considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know! Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we. All right, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 240 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
What about you, Byron? He obviously looks good physically, but do you think he's mentally prepared for tonight's match?
If he's not, we're going to find out very early on. Guys have a way of smelling intimidation and taking advantage of it. If your head's not at 100%, you're in big trouble. It's that simple.
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart!
Bret Hart is a multi-time champion and one of the toughest competitors in WWE history. It seems the Hitman is always ready for anything.
Simply put, Bret Hart is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
I say something similar about us three all the time.
You do?
Yeah, well, I'm the best there is, Cole's the best there was, and you, well, you'll never be good at anything, Byron.
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
When Monday Night Raw comes to your town, do us a favor. Make sure you show up to be a part of the longest running weekly episodic television show in history. Oh my God. Set up for the Here's Bret Hart on the defensive.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
If Bret Hart is your opponent, you've got one thing front and center in your mind: the sharpshooter. How do you defend against that legendary submission?
You have to focus on everything that leads to the sharpshooter. Bret spends a lot of time in the match working your legs and back to set up for the sharpshooter. So keep your lower body protected. How impressive was that reversal?
Oh, right to the jaw! Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Uh-oh. Bret Hart has never been consumed with so much anger. Hart interferes in other people's matches, interrupts other superstars' interview segments.
You don't ascend to the heights the Hitman has in this business by having a cavalier attitude, Cole. Bret Hart is taking it from bad to worse.
And he's heading back in. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. He's been quickly taking control here.
He's gaining the upper hand here.
And there's the reversal from Bret Hart. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are being entertained tonight. What is keeping Bret Hart going at this point?
Yeah, he's being torn apart in there.
We've seen Bret Hart make some big comebacks before, and he'll need to do it again.
Yeah, that and a miracle.
German suplex! Looking for the finish. He's going to counter here.
See if he can inflict some damage of his own.
Head scissors takedown.
Very nice.
What's he gonna do with it? DDT!
Such vicious strikes.
And there's the reversal for Bret Hart. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Here he goes for the win!
Pile driver on its way. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
No need to panic. He's still swinging. Guys, Bret Hart taking full advantage.
That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey.
That could be it.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration. frustration starting to build.
Yeah, and the Hart bloodline is strong and resilient and never gives up.
DDT!
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. I'll tell you, this guy's no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being left back.
Ooh, what impact.
Set up for a second time.
What a barreling spear.
No man does that better.
Bret Hart's just getting overwhelmed.
Got to figure something out.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. Just striking at will.
Watch out here. Oh, what a DDT. Wow. Uh-oh.
And Bret Hart slips out of harm's way.
So quick. Bret Hart makes a cover. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Big reversal.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice. Tap.
Battling to get the upper hand. Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Bret Hart looking to end this.
Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in.
Sharpshooter's locked in.
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town? And to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great...
Jeez, he let him out. Wow.
A dubious decision there for sure.
He's really gasping for air now.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage to that torso region, and I think it's starting to add up.
Set him up for the...
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. Delivering the suplex.
If history's shown us anything when it comes to Bret Hart, it's that an opponent doesn't want to try to match technique. Skill with the man called the excellence of execution.
Continuing the attack on the core.
And why not? It's been effective up to this point.
Focusing a lot of attention on his torso here, Corey.
Oh man, this attack has simply been relentless.
If Bret Hart is your opponent, you've got one thing front and center in your mind: the sharpshooter. How do you defend against that legendary submission?
You have to focus on everything that leads to the sharpshooter. Bret spends a lot of time in the match working your legs and back to set up.
Really focusing on the torso here.
An attack like this will really leave you gasping for air.
Focusing a lot of attention on his torso here, Corey.
Oh man, this attack has simply been relentless.
Plenty of fight left.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Great agility there. Possibly looking to injure the torso here.
Geez, you think, Cole?
Really taking it to his core here.
At this point, it may be a week before he stands upright again.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
Ooh. He's got him down. This is it. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
He's not going to like this. And again going for the torso.
This is quite the beating, Michael.
Once more, setting it up.
Barreling spear. Does he have a win in hand now? Come on, Bret Hart. The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Take a look back at how the Hitman missed his target.
here is your winner.
And the celebration's underway.
Looks like Bret's opponent was even better than the best there ever will be.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.